Here, this one. It's him. Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll freshen him up.
God damn it, I got the wrong fucking torrent. Overlord is a game published by Codemasters, who are known to make games for a more niche fetish. Overlord was one of Codemasters' games actually intended for the general public. In it, you play the Overlord, who has command over his own minions, and goes around being evil. Oh, holy shit. Less evil like that, and more evil in a fun way. The minions come in 4 flavors. Brown, red, green, and blue. The worst. The brown serve as your front line, and unlike the Soviet forces, each one of them can have one. Although they don't all start with one. They can get one. The reds are NLB prospects who you've tricked, hog-tied, and hornswoggled into throwing fireballs. The greens are much like your average Genshin player in terms of smell, but in regards to gameplay, they're actually the rogues of the minion roster, which... I don't know how you do that when you smell that awful. Finally, there's the blues, who are your medics. They're about as effective as the youth, which is to say they're fucking useless, and I hate them. Now, you may be wondering, what does the Overlord do? If his minions already do all of that, well, he's got your choice of beatsteak and a selection of spells. I only use the ones that burn things, not because I don't have the capacity for more strategic gameplay. Yo, my fucking tank just drove... My tank just died because it drove through the other tank! What the fuck? It's actually because you don't really need to strategize, due to every combat encounter being solvable by the tried-and-true method of just fucking charge at them! The plot of this game is something special, that's for sure. It opens up with you, the Overlord, Jeff Bezos, waking up from cryosleep thousands of years in the future, surrounded by the current Amazon employees who've evolved over the time you've spent asleep to better fit their role in the company. Unfortunately, Gnarl, the last Amazon warehouse manager, informs you that in the time you've been gone, Amazon stock prices have taken quite the drop due to society reverting not only back to the gold standard, but also to tolerating elves. So you set off to rebuild Amazon into the glorious capitalist machine it once was. Now you might think, well that sounds boring as fuck. But wait, in Overlord, you can take hostile takeover to the whole nother level. By enslaving your enemies and killing anyone who tries to stop you. Starting with the halflings, for poaching potential warehouse workers. Luckily, the halflings have a readily exploitable weakness. That being their inability to do an honest day's work. So you can just kill them in their sleep. After killing most of the halflings in their sleep, that leaves you with their boss, Melvin. Who, as you can see, is a raging diabetic. So he makes for a really easy boss fight, because the key to it is actually just hiding his insulin. After leaving Melvin to die from hypoglycemic shock, you set off to the Evernight Forest to kill the elves for the crime of just being taller gnomes. And as we all know, gnomes are the worst. Luckily, when we arrive at the Evernight Forest, the elves are already dead, killed by unicorns, fucking pussies, and their king is stuck in a tree, making for quite the easy clap. After which, you have to storm the castle of Russian Aikido master Stefan Seagal, where you get to experience one of the greatest boss fights in gaming. And a hard-hitting moral dilemma. Whether or not to upgrade your girlfriend to the newer model. A question as old as time, and well, I picked the same answer as everyone's favorite fictional character, Adam. Now, after such a gripping conundrum, you might be wondering, what's next? The answer is Musk's Green Diamond Mine, and I have to tell you, it sucks fucking ass. Whether it's the fuckers with flamin' waffers, or the fact that the final boss is just chilling there for one fucking cutscene before he's just, I don't know, fucking gone. Anyways, kill Dwarf Musk and steal his gold. Oh, but what about the elvish women? I hear you ask. Well, problem number 1, they're elves. Problem number 2, they're women. After that, you make your way back home, where you're jumped by the most difficult thing for a capitalist to deal with. Your workers unionizing. And expecting a pension. And benefits. And, you know, livable wages and breaks. Yeah, there's no real solution, so that's just the end of the game. This is a real shit twist, I know, but no, it's whatever. overall, I'd give Overlord a 6 out of 10 because it overstayed its welcome towards the end. Plus, I couldn't get my controller to work with it, so I had to use mouse and keyboard, which was not fun. Supposedly, the DLC Raising Hell makes the game, like, actually a pretty good time, but I didn't get it because money.